they're off. Over 2 miles and 3 for the first division of the Watch Racing TV Free for 31 Days Mares Novices Hurdle. Jasmine Dairy leads them down to the first of 10 flights, with Braunton Burrows close up in second. They're all out over the first. Hello Marie racing wide is prominent. That's Nice up the inside is handy, with Cantagua de Large as they clear the second, and That's Nice made a dreadful mistake at the second hurdle. Nico de Boinville sat tight, and in truth the mare hasn't lost that much ground, but she gave the second hurdle an almighty wallop. Up front, Jasmine Dairy and the keen-going Braunton Burrows are matching strides. Hello Marie's in third. That's Nice has regained fourth position from Cantagua de Large as they level up to the flights up the home straight. Miss Cynthia, who's on the outside of the field, is racing in the mid-division in front of Briery Butterfly as they jump flight number 3. Those in rear include C Presenting Doy, and Flora Paget, who's just about last of all. Over the fourth, Jasmine Dairy, Braunton Burrows land a couple clear of Hello Marie, who's racing wide in third. That's Nice in fourth, in front of Cantagua de Large and Miss Cynthia. And the final quartet are covered by less than a length from the inside. Presenting Doy, Briery Butterfly, Flora Paget, and C Presenting. Jasmine Dairy leads them on the rising ground towards the fifth flight of hurdles. That's Nice improving up the inside. Braunton Burrows remains close up, with Hello Marie on the outside. They're the leading quartet. They'll be followed over the fifth flight by Miss Cynthia and Cantagua de Large as they all safely negotiate that flight of hurdles. Briery Butterfly has been shuffled back to last as Jasmine Dairy leads Hello Marie and That's Nice on their way up the hill. Braunton Burrows, who was keen in the very early stages, has dropped right through the order and now brings up the rear. As they reach the top of the hill, Jasmine Dairy from Hello Marie, That's Nice, Miss Cynthia, Presenting Doy improving, then C Presenting, Cantagua Dairy, and Flora Paget, with Briery Butterfly, the back marker of the main group, and Braunton Burrows is no longer in sight, having stopped to nothing. It's Jasmine Dairy who leads Hello Marie by a length as they head off into the back straight. That's Nice, within 3 lengths of the lead, is third. Miss Cynthia sits on her quarters. Then follows Presenting Doy and Briery Butterfly making headway as they jump the first on the back straight. Cantagua de Large, who is struggling, made a mistake. Flora Paget, who was going strongly at one stage, is stopping quickly as they close in on the fourth from home. Led by Jasmine Dairy, with Hello Marie holding every chance on the outside. That's Nice and Miss Cynthia are third and fourth. Briery Butterfly, Presenting Doy, and C Presenting are all in touch, jumping 4 out. They've dropped Cantagua de Large as they run towards the third from home, which they are bypassing after That's Nice obliterated a section of the hurdle first time round. Jasmine Dairy leads them into the turn from Hello Marie, Miss Cynthia, That's Nice poised on the inside, then Presenting Doy and C Presenting and Briery Butterfly, and they're clear from Cantagua de Large as they approach the turn into the home straight with 2 to jump. Jasmine Dairy from Miss Cynthia, who's second. That's Nice shaken up on the inside in third, then Presenting Doy and C Presenting. Briery Butterfly losing touch with the leading group as they come to jump 2 from home. Jasmine Dairy joined either side by Miss Cynthia with the red cap and That's Nice on the inside. That leading trio are being pursued by Presenting Doy, jumping the final flight of hurdles. That's Nice and Miss Cynthia go on together from Jasmine Dairy, Presenting Doy and C Presenting, both running on. It's That's Nice with the advantage. She's going to win comfortably in the end, just pushed out with hands and heels. That's Nice has beaten Miss Cynthia, Presenting Doy and C Presenting. Jasmine Dairy run out of it after the last, but finished clear of Briery Butterfly.
Well, it was a little bit of a bunch finish, wasn't it? But don't think you were in too much doubt all the way from the final flight that Nico de Boinville was pretty confident he had things under control aboard the short prize favourite. That's Nice, who has duly recorded her second success over hurdles and her second win over hurdles around Warwick as well. It didn't come without a little bit of a scare, Sam.
Yes.
Early on in the race, because she did make one quite serious mistake when they hadn't gone very far.
No, she's still a work in progress, isn't she? You wouldn't accuse her hurdling of being slick and economic at all times, but it's a nice confidence booster here. She just needed to be shaken up to win quite cosily, even though there was 3 or 4 sort of closing her down, going to the line. I think Nico's body language suggested he always felt he had it in hand, and that'll be a nice confidence booster, as I say, for her.
There was a little bit of a bunch for second, third and fourth. In the end, it was Jasmine Derry who got the nod for second, and for a long way she enjoyed herself out in front under Ben Sutton.
Yeah, it was a nice performance from her. I think she hurdled pretty well in the main, and she went enthusiastically. That's her manner, her attitude, really. You know, she does like to get on with things. She's quite a racy individual, and you saw there that she gave Ben a great spin for a good majority of that contest.
Miss Cynthia away to the left on straighting with a red cap. Does this represent an improvement on her debut form at Fakenham?
I think so, yeah. I think she was well in the mix, wasn't she? She's hurdled pretty well in the main under Tom Cannon, and you know, I like the way that she went about it here. You know, she looked to serve it up. She was quite easy to back, which was a little bit of a surprise. But I think she's put together a nice performance. She's been beaten by a nice prospect. It was a fair effort, and the 2-point horses have certainly exceeded expectations, really. Well, certainly Toby Laws has, because the market didn't scream her chances here, and I think she's run really well. She was one of the first just to get a slap through inexperience as they passed us the first time round, and she stuck to her guns really well.
Yeah, she was involved in that bunch finish for the places, just in behind eventual runner-up Miss Cynthia, presenting Doy down on the inner on the extreme right under Harry Cobden. Again, a promising start for her. Patiently ridden, she began to sneak into the race, approaching halfway. It's hard to really put a handle on the form, isn't it?
It is a bit.
The handicapper's got a little bit of a puzzle, I think, hasn't he, trying to assess the winner, because she beat a potentially useful rival here in November, then finished last of 4. And although she's won with a bit in hand here, she's not won by very far with 3 horses right on her tail.
Yeah, it is a difficult one to evaluate, especially when, you know, 2 of those horses that were on her tail we haven't seen under rules in this country.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.